Greetings from a beer ferry. We're among the hop trellises outside of Montrose, Colorado. Fresh hops, ambrosia.
Ridgway, Colorado is located in the southwestern corner of Colorado. The town has no E in its spelling, as Ridgway was named after Robert M. Ridgway, then railroad superintendent with the Denver and Rio Grande Railroad, and was a major railroad junction for the mining towns of Telluride, Ouray, and Silverton, and millions of dollars in precious metals passed through the town. In 1969, the Western film True Grit, starring John Wayne, was filmed in and around Ridgway. Check out the beer fairy tale in this episode for more trivia on the film.
We're in scenic Ridgway, Colorado, at the home of the Colorado Boy Brewing Company. As you can see by the Union Jack out front, the brewery features lots of delicious British-style ales. They've got 3 locations. One is in Montrose, the other is in Ouray, and the other is here in Ridgway. Let's head on inside and have a cold beer.
You do, and it'll be the biggest mistake you ever made, you Texas brush popper.
So we're in the tap room of the Colorado Boy Brewing Company. Known for their English-style beers, we've got a selection of 4 here. An IPA, an English pub-style ale, a red ale, and a porter. The first beer we're going to try is their IPA, India Pale Ale.
Fill your hand, you son of a bitch!
Let's give it a sniff and a taste. Deep citrus in the nose. Definitely a sharp hop bite. Very refreshing on a hot summer day. Our second beer that we're going to try is an English-style pub ale. As you can see in the light, it's golden in color with hints of orange in there too. Let's give it a sniff. Not getting many hops out of this one, but there's definitely a complex malt character in it. Let's give it a taste. Full, rich mouthfeel on that beer. Really tasty, and definitely best served cold. Our third selection is an Irish red ale. And as you can see from the color, there's definitely some red and brown in there. Thinking some toasted malts. Let's give it a sniff. Caramel notes. Give it a taste. A really great mouthfeel on that one. Definitely coats the tongue. Sweet. Tiny hot bite, but that malt really comes forward. Our final selection is the rye porter. Now the rye porter is offered 2 ways, from the tap or as a cask conditioned ale. And if you take a look at this, very dark brown, almost difficult to see through. Let's give it a sniff. Dark malts are there for sure. Very little hop presence. Let's give it a sip. That rye gives it a slight spiciness, a little bit of an edge to it. But it's super smooth, and if nobody told me that there was rye in here, I wouldn't be able to tell. But this is a top-notch porter.
You are a lot of trouble.
And because of their exceptional British ales, a beer fairy gives a wave of the magic wand to the Colorado Boy Brewing Company. And now it's time for our beer fairy tale. Today's story is going to be about the film True Grit.
Young fella, if you're looking for trouble, I'll accommodate you.
Duke, give it a rest. This story's about your movie. True Grit starred John Wayne, which was filmed in and around Ridgway from 1968 to 1969. Despite its commercial success, John Wayne was not pleased when the finished film was put out. While promoting the film for its U.S. release in June 1969, Wayne told interviewers that he had starred in much better films, citing Stagecoach in 1939 as a superior example. Elvis Presley was considered for the role of LaBeef, the Texas Ranger, later played by Glenn Campbell. However, Colonel Tom Parker, Presley's manager, insisted that Presley should receive top billing and was denied the role. Wayne was not happy working with co-star Kim Darby, who played Maddie Ross. Wayne called her a spoiled brat. Darby's behavior, however, was deliberate, as she wanted to bait Wayne into being annoyed so his frustration with her came through on screen. Wayne's signature eye patch had a black screen cut over the patch so Wayne could see with both eyes. Wayne's comment to the audience when given the award at the Oscar ceremony, "If I'd known this was going to happen, I would have put on the eye patch 35 years ago." True Grit was Wayne's only Oscar, and the Oscar ceremony on April 9th, 1970, Wayne personally told Richard Burton that he felt Burton should have won the Oscar for his portrayal of King Henry VIII in Anne of the Thousand Days. And the rest is Hollywood history. The end. So I'm sitting on the summer solstice rock here at Dennis Weaver Memorial Park with a beautiful shot of the San Juan Mountains in the background. If you liked our video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on Instagram. You can also view our website at www.beerfairytales.com. From a beer fairy, cheers.